Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you a sample calculation that involves the combined gas law, that is pressure, volume and temperature. So in the previous video we showed the mathematical relationship between pressure, volume and temperature, which is P1 V1 over T1 equals P2 V2 over T2. All right, so here's a question here and I'll zoom in here. A sample of nitrogen at 30 degrees Celsius and 140 kilopascals has a volume of 300 mils. What will the volume of the sample be at 3 degrees Celsius and 200 kilopascals? Now, when you look at this question, it can be very overwhelming because you've got so many figures in here. So to avoid that situation, what you want to do is you want to make sure that whatever information you get there, you decipher it and then put it in here. So you can see this P1, V1, T1, P2, V2, and T2. So from the question, you can find out, okay, what information do I have from here? So you got P1, which is 140 kilopascals, V1 is 300 mils, and T1 is 30 degrees, but you got to remember you need to convert your degrees Celsius to Kelvin, and so all you need to do is get 30 plus 273 and you get 303 Kelvin. The next one here is you need to find out what is P2, V2 and T2. So if you look at P2, we have 200 kilopascals. V2 is what we need to find out because it says what will be the volume. And T2, you've got 3 degrees. You need to add 273 to get 276 Kelvin. The next step really is substituting P1, V1, T1 and P2, V2 and T2. So all I've just simply done is substituted 140 times 300 divided by 303 in this one here, 200 times V2 over 276. And what I've done here is I've got 140 times 300, 42,000 over 303. And there's different ways of solving this. What I've done is I've used cross multiplication. So I've got the arrows. So 400 times 276 and 300 times 200 V2. Get your calculator. You're going to get this big number and you're going to get 60,600. So divide it by 60,600 to get V2. All right, so you're going to get 191.28 mils. So if you're given a question like that, the first thing you need to do is apply the combined gas law equation, which is this one here, and then work out what information do we have, and the rest is mathematically substituting it, and you get your volume, which is 191.28 mil. Key points to note: you got to make sure you write your formula. You got to make sure the correct unit is there. So pressure is in pascals or kilopascals, volumes in mils and liters, and temperature, most importantly, I know a lot of students make a mistake in that. Your temperature has to be in Kelvin. So if you got degrees Celsius, you need to add 273 to get your Kelvin. And the rest is mathematically solving the equation. All right. So that's basically a question that I've got there. Thank you. Bye now.